Since most of the 5 disruptions that Salingo discusses are tied to institutional revenue, student affairs will be perhaps inordinately affected by these pressures. My perception is that academics gets the lion's share of the financial resources and student affairs gets what's left over. When the total revenue shrinks, then the percentage allotted to student affairs may shrink in favor of academics. Also, I think a lot of institutions are pretty out of touch with what's going on with these 5 disruptions. They're obviously aware of the diminishing finances, diminishing number of full pays, diminishing number of students, but they're not thinking outside of the box for solutions. Just look at PBA's billboard campaigns. Eek. There's a need for innovation and creativity that keeps pace with the innovation in the marketplace, and that just hasn't happened. This stagnation, or maybe stubborn resistance to change, perhaps impacts academics more, but student affairs has certainly not been immune to this malady. This situation reminds me of my experience of moving to a smartphone. When we returned to Africa 6 years ago, my husband really wanted me to get a smartphone. I did not want one. I had lived 50 years without it, and I could keep on living without one. He finally convinced me, and lo and behold, 3 months later, I didn't know how I'd ever lived without it. I think that when we can push past the inertia of tradition, which is so prevalent in higher ed, then we will begin to come up with some very interesting, engaging, and beneficial solutions. Also, in light of all these changes that were talked about this week, I feel student affairs not only can, but must continue to be guided by an enduring philosophy of holistic and comprehensive care for students. When there's a major change or upheaval in any industry, higher ed in this instance, there needs to be an anchoring vision or philosophy so that the changes don't take us where we never intended to go. So what if we develop the slickest online platform to deliver a particular student service if the result, though delivering that service, creates a new problem of lessening the compassion or understanding of extenuating circumstances? Personally, I'm very challenged to rethink all of this about relating to digital natives. I hate social media and very seldom use it. But I do love the access to information that the internet allows. And I see with my own children that, like it or not, this is their world. I must learn to engage with them and with the students I serve in the digital world, or become not just out of step, but out of their known world. Again, I balk at it because I love my non-digital world, but it's imperative that I move beyond my preferences in order to sell students on the legitimacy of the resources I can offer them and connect them with. So I do see that there are incredible opportunities for student affairs in the future. One opportunity will hopefully be in helping to create more unity across ethnic, socioeconomic, and various cultural boundaries in the way we deliver services. Our current model is skewed in favor of the middle-class continuing generation to college students. In a more digitized delivery, perhaps the lack of previous knowledge about how to do college will be less important, and the college experience can become more democratized. Also, due to the increased concern over students' mental health, I think another opportunity will be in developing robust wellness programs, similar to what Dr. Moscaratola shared about in the UAE. And maybe financial resources will be allotted as needed rather than as traditionally done, and student affairs will be seen as a full partner with academics in educating students. Thank you.